Hello everyone, it's Natalie here and welcome to today's video. This is from someone who would like to remain anonymous over on the Etsy. So let's get straight into it. We are doing LOONA. Oop, we need to. Oh gosh, I've made a bit of a mess on my table here. Let me just move some things out of the way. Okay. There we go. That's much better. Alright, so say thank you to the anonymous person in the comments. Oh, I need to make sure that I can see the screen as well so I know what's going on. So this is for LOONA. Let's have a look at where they're at. I don't have their profiles up on the screen, but they did mention all their names in the message. So let's get straight into it. I've got my drink here, so if I take a pause, I'm just having a sip of my drink. Alrighty. So, I'll get into the questions first. I feel like that's going to be easier, and then members hopefully will put some timestamps, but if not, you guys can help me with that, or I will get to it as soon as I can. But I know within the next couple of weeks we've got school holidays and all sorts of things happening. Sure, I'll try my very best. Okay. What is the let me move my mousy mouse over so I know what question I'm up to. What is the overall outlook for this next comeback on June 28th, especially now that Haseul has ended her hiatus and is back with LOONA? Okay. Let's have a look for their comeback. How's this gonna go? What information is gonna come out for the comeback? Oh, all these cards want to come out. Look, LOONA, settle down. Oh, don't settle down. Never settle down. Never settle down. Keep your energy. I know it's going to be a bit hard for you to see it right now, but I'm going to lift the cards up as I go so that you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So it could be a little bit of a different concept with the King of Wands in the reverse. I feel like visually it's going to be quite good. They've put a lot of work into this. They've kind of had to fight for this because you've also got the Hermit there. So it could have been some time in isolation before, having to actually fight and prove themselves. And also that is internal conflict. Could just be within certain members, really wanting this to happen and maybe not feeling like they didn't have the time or that there's certain resources or limitations, and it's just like, oh, we're conflicted about this. And of course, like I said, a bit of a different image may have contributed to that. But a lot of time and effort seems to have gone into it in order to bring this out. So it may have been a project that was slept on or had to have been delayed. The Empress in reverse, which is also interesting. Again, it feels a bit different. I'm not sure it's going to be a typical feminine energy. Could be more of a conquering vibe. Death, of course, represents change. So change in the girls' images, in perhaps the way that they're either presenting themselves, could have to do with limitations around how they can do that. I'm not sure what is going to be going on with the certain viruses and things in the world. So that could have something to do with it as well. All tied up. But look how pretty How pretty she is being all tied up like that. Oh my goodness. So again, that goes with the inner conflict self-limitations, or possibly limitations put on from outside. That's a very dreamy looking visual. Journey. So this does seem to be them making progress in their career, and as an artist, or as artists, as a group. So they're coming closer together, which is good. They're carrying connections. And I feel like they're uniting against a common enemy with the deceit card. It doesn't really feel like that's within the group. Could be manager or staff member energy, but uniting against a common enemy was what I was getting. Rest and rejuvenation. So again, they've had some time out. And a man holding a heart. So this seems to be appealing towards male audiences. Or it could be that this is like a cherished, you know, as some people call their songs, "This Is My Child." So whoever wrote or had something to do with the song, they could be like, "Oh, this is my baby. It's my baby." They care. Why am I saying it like that? They care very much about the details of like how this is produced, how it's going to be visually represented, and all of those sorts of things. So that's really nice to see. Wasn't much financial. I didn't get much financially about it. That doesn't mean that it's not going to be there. I didn't get much about fan base about it. It's more them being brought together, coming closer together, uniting against a common enemy, whether that's going to be part of the song itself, or it's just internally, you know, with the girls and LOONA. And then there seems to be another individual that has something to do with this, where this is kind of like their creation, their baby, their child, you know, so they're heavily invested and helping to bring about a lot of detail, like oriented stuff, which should be quite good. And I guess coming back together would be Haseul. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, coming back. So that seems to have boosted morale as well. The outlook for their future, especially now they will soon no longer be considered a rookie group. Will success be experienced by all, or just a few? Okay, so I mean, I feel like they're very successful, but that's just my opinion. I guess it depends what your scale of success is. You know? Do we always have to compare them against everyone else? What's the outlook for the future for them? What do we see? Don't know what I wanted to say. We'll do that. Well, you got the victory card. So, this to me, that's the Two of Pentacles over there who's being all glary. You may start to see more solo work or other projects popping up, with the Three of Pentacles being the overall energy in the reverse. I do feel like they may start to source the talent instead of from externally going to experts about, you know, different parts of the group, whether that's, you know, writing songs for them. That may start to come from internal, the girls themselves, which would be interesting to see. Yeah, but that can also be an indication of more solo projects and things like that. Collaborative units within LOONA instead of outside. Which I believe they do anyway. They know what they're doing, which is good. That gets rid of the internal conflict. They're like, you know, when people question about things, like, we know what we're doing. Not in an arrogant way, I don't feel like. It's just like, they're not foolish, so they're not ignorant is the word I was getting. That's it. That's the one. Okay, we've also got unfair placements of the resources or money. It's not fully balanced out, not exactly fair. They may favour, like you did suggest, a few members over others. Because they're trying to make the most of opportunities as they arise. So it's like, it's good and it's not so good for other members, but really good for the ones who get that attention. You know, it's a matter of can they balance it out later on, which they very well may be able to with that Two of Pentacles that does not want to be seen. It's like, don't look at me, I'm hiding behind the glare. That's being able to remain, you know, get all your stuff done, even if there's a shitstorm going on around you. Two of Pentacles is like juggling everything, getting things done, and being victorious in the end with our victory card. It's also like a parade could indicate winning an award of sorts, but it's like a victory of some kind that's significant to them. Can also be significant anniversaries in that, which is nice. The Tower in the verse. In the verse? What the heck? In the verse? In the verse? What? A song? Tower in the reverse. We are rebuilding and restructuring, which is good. Because it means that whatever issue had come up before, because this would have been something that had already happened, because we're in the reverse now, it's like when shit hits the fan, now we can rebuild, restructure, do things that work for us, you know? Be more decisive. So the Lovers in the reverse as well, Gemini energy. This is kind of like, you know exactly what you want. And instead of being pulled in two different directions, you're kind of being more hyper-focused when it comes to the group's goals. And being able to balance things, even regardless of the external circumstances around you, being able to remain afloat and balanced and having that victory in the end. So it may not be an easy road. I do see them kind of shifting their resources and money into things that are profitable at the time. So you know how like viral videos of, like, think, is it Honey? I don't know how to pronounce it, from Exceed, who had that viral video and then it like blew them up. You know, of her, and then it was like put her in the spotlight more because people are searching, you know, for us. So it could be some situations like that. But just, you know, show business, taking advantage of what's going on. Could also talk about other social media sites, TikTok and things like that as well. And recognition, well, they had the success card. So they're going to achieve certain milestones. I wouldn't doubt that. There'd be some kind of recognition and achieving of milestones there. Oh my gosh. The next question. What is the outlook for their company considering that they've made changes lately? Did I not say that there was reshuffling and like stuff that had happened? It's weird when that happens. Oh my god. Tara, what are you doing to me? For even I did not know. Will they be accepting new trainees? Possibly. There will be changes. It did seem it was more like internal towards themselves. They're not really looking for external validation anymore. So let's just have a look. Specifically on the new trainees, huh? Like, what's the likelihood? Do we see them accepting some new trainees? I feel like they're not really tempted to do that, at least at this time, and it's all reversed. Generally, that means no, but it does tell us a story. So they're really trying to break free from their limitations. So it could just be that they don't have the finances, or that that's going to be an extra burden for them. The Devil in the reverse is like, we don't want to be tied down. That could signify contracts as well. And they don't want to be held responsible for holding other people back as well. That's what I'm getting. It's like, we need to focus on what we have now. Now this doesn't mean that it's going to be a forever thing. But even if they accepted new trainees, it doesn't seem like maybe they wouldn't debut or something had happened. You know, it may be an idea that they're revisiting. Did they have some trainees where it didn't work out? Is this showing me something that's already happened? I feel like maybe we'd already know this. We've got root chakra energy. First and second chakras. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. Could be something that's already happened. Caring connections, 7th chakra. Oh boy. So focusing on the root, physical elements, and then crown chakra, spiritual elements. Just the walking away. Oh boy. There does seem to be some sort of upset around some kind of trainee situation. And the balance of the yin and yang. Interesting. Masculine and feminine energies? Are they thinking of doing something with guys as well? Thinking woman. Thinking about it. That's exactly it. Financial constraints. I was picking up on that heavy, but I should have said something, but yeah. I knew it. They would love to. There's a lot of love for this. And again, it's kind of like we don't want to cause heartbreak, and in these situations, maybe that's something that's happened before, but there are certain financial constraints that appear to be heavily affecting the trainee situation. So if their situation changes financially, then it's very likely that the trainee situation will change. Okay, so that's very good to know. Now, I'll get into some letters, and then I will pull a couple of cards for each person as well. So these could be names, places, words that are significant to LOONA, to their members, to upcoming things. Got not. To. Moo. Jamacao. Anyway. Vroom. Vroom. That's cute. Okay. So you have I, A, G, M, V, O, N, K, T, F, R. They're your letters. AKG, is that a gun? Excuse you. No firearms are allowed. Movie? Movie, is that a word that's there? Oh gosh, you can't see anything past that. Let me try to... I've done it, and you can see. Okay, so each member... We'll get the animal. Oh no, we'll get the wisdom oracle as well. Here. Okay. Wisdom of the oracle cards. And let me just move my little mouse so that I know where I'm up to, and hopefully we don't miss anyone. Let me know if I do, because we'll just have to put it in an extra video, like hide it in the description, be like, oh my god. Okay, so first person, Heejin, we have chaos and conflict. Oh my goodness. This is a very strong energy, mind you. Oh, this, again with the weird pronunciations. It seems like she's being told to clean up her act, is what I was hearing. Imagine, breathe. So this could have to do with anxiety. Like whether that's panic attacks or internal chaos and conflict. She may not be like affecting other people in that way. So just keep that in mind. Not trying to shit on anyone here. Definitely between worlds. A lot of three. So much three. She's very heavily focused on work, working well with other people, being a team player, and I feel like that energy could have the negative side effect of her not focusing on herself and what she needs, and looking after everyone else. So that could be part of it. But yeah, cleaning things up. I wouldn't be surprised if she has like image changes or expresses herself. Like sometimes when you just feel crap, you want to like cut your hair or do something, you know, when there are other changes going on in your life. So she may express herself in that way sometimes. But yeah, breathing, meditation, really grounding yourself is important. A lot of air energy and feeling, it's like you don't quite feel like a celebrity, but you don't quite feel like an old person, and you're kind of like stuck in a weird, like she doesn't really know where she fits in. And escapism, the Imagine card, daydreaming, but there's a lot of creative energy here for her as well, which is lovely to see. It's like, imagine the possibilities. You know, she's someone who does a lot for the people around her and just needs to take more time for herself. So that's kind of what's showing up for her now. Hyunjin. To be fair, a message in a bottle. Not for you, fork in the road, and chaos and conflict was underneath that. Okay, so I guess she's connected with Heejin as well. They're all very connected, being in the same group, I would imagine. Libra energy, needing to balance things out. There is also an energy here of self-deprivation or denial. Like, I don't want to take this opportunity, this person would be better for it, or and the chessboard is signified there, so a bit of playing the game or trying to play a role in a certain situation as well. Message in a bottle, that gets me thinking that maybe she's connecting, like messaging, connecting with a lot of people, whether that's in the industry or you know, private group chats, things like that. So kind of like a safe space to connect with people that you feel really close to. She has a lot of 6 energy, if you were wondering. Yeah, the chaos and conflict for her comes from she has the fork in the road card, which is she's not really sure what direction to take. She wants to be fair to the people around her, but there's something she wants to do that she's been told that's either not for her or she can't do this right now. You know, that self-limiting energies. Like there's this fortune cookie and it's like you're trying to push the fortunes of others ahead of your own. Or you're like helping to hold things together for other people. But she seems to want to do something else now and it's causing an internal conflict, and she's trying to be rational and fair about that decision. You know, so that's interesting. Next is Haseul. I'm not doing reversals, that's why I'm spinning these ones around. At least on this deck anyway. I'm laughing because TikTok. And I mentioned apps and things. Well, I mean, it may not be her on TikTok. Maybe there are lots of fan videos or something goes viral or something over there. But that's interesting. Higher power, observer. She could watch a lot of TikTok too. That could be a literal translation of this, which is funny. Deep knowing. Oh, she has a very spiritual energy. I wouldn't be surprised if she looks up a lot of things online, like tarot meditation or, you know, whatever specifically it is that resonates with her. Could be just astrology and things like that. Maybe not necessarily tarot cards, but spiritual things. You know, very well connected. A thirst for knowledge, going round and round in circles. So she's trying to, I guess, enhance her spiritual knowledge in a way, to step outside of the box. To, yeah, literally enhancing your knowledge is what I'm getting. So she watches a lot of people. TikTok literally could be relevant, but that also speaks of divine timing and waiting for the right time in order to act upon things. So very spiritual, very connected energy. She has a lot of, you know, guidance and protection around her, and I don't know if anyone's passed over recently, but that would be a strong indication that that person is definitely around and in her life. So, I don't really think there's much else to say. Did we do Yeojin? My gosh. Well, let's have a look. Truth be told, the thinker, milk and honey, and flexible. Isn't it funny how we're not getting too many repeating cards? Now, I say that now, but watch it change as soon as I say it. Deep thinking energy, very flexible, goes with the flow. Very honest, though. This person has quite the capacity to hit some kind of like jackpot or something that's really successful. And it could be to do with how this person marries or their family as well, because that's a 6 card. But it's just like milk and honey, like abundance, bliss, poised. Yes. There's just something very natural. I'm not sure if this is going to be contradictory to how she actually is perceived in the media. But to me, the energy, at least, that's showing up, maybe there's an energetic and physical difference with her, which is cute. But yeah, it's like the energy is really beautiful, poised, feminine, accommodating, but honest. So a good balance there. It's not like walk all over me, daddy energy. But, you know, someone who thinks, very logical, very career focused, has long-term goals, but it's just, people really like to be around her, is what I want to say. And yeah, and because of her energy, there is some sort of jackpot, or that, like, I feel like people around her tend to do better as well in their own career. New life was the card that came up. She's upon a plinth. Upon a plinth. Don't know if I want to tell you what reference that's from. I should. Somewhat adult, but it was in a Blur interview, and Damon Albarn was, you know, there was some interview or something like for a show they were doing, and they were putting things on this plinth, you know, that whoever was going to win it, and then he pretended to put his thing upon a plinth, and that's, I'm not saying that this is relevant for her, but just that that's why plinth came to mind. Anyway, let's move on. Let's not stay upon that. Okay, Vivi. See, Vivi. Change in the wind, leg up. Fork in the road, go the distance, and Treasure Island. Ooh, another bounty. Full energy. So Vivi is, she can kind of feel like something's changing. Again, she's also someone who has that fork in the road card. But she's got an opportunity to progress either in her career, whether that's within LOONA or wanting to go out into other things. So using LOONA and her position as a leg up in order to achieve or go looking for her treasure, that Treasure Island card. 9 is finalizing things in order to start a new journey. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen really soon for her, but she's, the energy's there, and sometimes the energy can be there for years before things manifest, but something's happening now that we're going to see in the future. It could be quite a while, go to the distance, there could be a ways to get there, but yeah, go the distance. I mean, whatever that goal is she has in mind, it seems like she's gonna get there. I don't know if she'll get there the way that she thinks she is, but there's leveraging your position to your benefit. I don't see that as a negative thing. But yeah, Kim Lip. Let's have a look. Serendipity, building blocks, happy, imagine, and breathe. So we're starting to get some double ups. Okay. Very fortunate events, very lucky, like a right place, right time, some weird, odd kind of luck like that. But it's good. It's good. It could even be like you were at someone's birthday party, because I'm being drawn to the balloons in this card. But, it's one of those things you couldn't have, what I'm getting from this card, it's not ever even in your wildest even ever dreams could you ever even perceive this. For her, at least. Maybe everyone else knows, but she didn't. If she says she didn't, she really didn't. Really. It could just be as simple as meeting someone from this weird opportunity, and that they mention something, or you overhear something, and you get this good idea, and it's the building blocks, the foundation, we were rebuilding the tower earlier in the reading, but yeah, and it could just be give yourself permission to breathe, to relax, to take time out, or something, but there's a domino effect that this has that is really good and beneficial for her. It could be, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, yeah, 1, putting her on a news cycle. Cool. Okay, JinSoul. Let's have a look. I don't mean to be shorter or longer in each person's, it's just whatever wants to come through is gonna come through. I'm not sitting here timing things. Some of the same energy wanted to pop up. So, happy-go-lucky energy. She actually thrives when she's in a clean environment, an organized environment, so having a disorganized mess... No. Some sort of, I was going to say rigid, but that doesn't seem right, but structured things where she knows what's going on, the boundaries, the rules, exchanging gifts. Ooh. Here and Now. Isn't that an Oasis reference? No, that's Be Here Now. Look that up. If you got Spotify. Imagine that's a Beatles thing. Look that up too. Go for it. Just have fun with the music. But yeah. There's some sort of mutual connection that she has here. I'm getting with the exchanging gifts. It may not be physical. She might get gifts from people, but of course she probably does. But I mean, there's some sort of exchange. I don't know if this is a relationship with a pet, but it's something that's it's really nice. It's having a really good friendship or connection where your needs are met and their needs are met, and it's just really beautiful, and it allows you both to grow and just be creative and really be in the moment and be present with life. rather than worrying about shit that's happened or what is to come. It's just like being able to be here now and enjoy yourself, you know. But she definitely, I'm not sure if she's a bit of a clean freak, but even if she isn't, when she's in an organized environment and she's got things put together, it definitely helps her, you know. So next we've got Choerry. You've got the bee here now too. Hey, I'm pulling this from different parts of the deck, okay? And the clean it up. A few of you guys have got the clean it up and the happy happies. Yin. Got yin energy. That's pretty. Very pretty. Ooh. I just want to make sure that I'm correct in this. Yes, it's the female energy, never mind me. Just making sure. I was like, it's pink, and I was like, I'm sure that's female, but I don't want to, like, you know, if it isn't. Focusing on that feminine energy. Could be focusing on close female friendships as well. Cleaning things up, going the distance here and now. Being present with the people around you, specifically females, could be close connection to mother or sister or grandmother, you know, those kind of energies. Could be masculine, like male energies who have a stronger female energy within them that she gravitates towards as well. A lot of celebration, joy, happiness, being in the present moment, getting rid of things you no longer need that prevent you from being so present, you know, and then embracing the feminine qualities within herself when her energy is what enables her to go to the distance, is nurturing that side of herself, that authenticity that she has, that, you know, other people might be like, oh, you're wearing this or doing that, and accusing you of using it, you know, for certain advantages or whatever, but she's just being herself, being self-expressive. I don't see anything wrong with that. Now, so hopefully that's not going to cause any issues. We're on to Yves, Yves. So, time for a nap. Cute. I don't know if she's been taking a time for rest or if she's going to, you know, if she's been, say, for example, if she's been more in the front of the group, then maybe she'll, like, take a different position or swap or do something, you know, for herself. But she's got something going on that's going to take a while to resolve, that's causing some sort of chaos and conflict, but in the end, it's sort of like, by addressing this, working through this, you're gonna, it's that treasure island. Finalizing things, like we said with the 9, you're really getting ready for the next step in your life, and she's could be taking time out for this. So I don't know if she's got family stuff or if it's just personal things going on, but there's some sort of unfinished business that she knows that she's going to be dealing with, or is currently dealing with, that she's I want to say she's trying to, like, avoid the chaos and conflict in a way here. Could be to do with family. And it's like just distracting yourself, or maybe with work, you know. How did that sentence come out? Distracting yourself with work or something else, because you've got this other stuff going on which you are dealing with, but having this other thing going on helps you to take a break from it, in a way. You know, like a healthy distractions, not in a unhealthy, oh, I'm never gonna, you know, just totally avoiding it way. No, I feel like it's a good thing. Right, but that's just recognizing that she does seem to have some things going on. Okay, now we're up to Chuu. We've got peace, never-ending story. Truth be told, chop wood. How much wood chuck could chuck wood? I'm not sure what that is. That's saying. Let me know. Bit of a tongue twister. Yeah, peace. She's really seeking that internal peace, but also she wants it in her physical world. So she may be very good, you know, with meditation or figuring things out within self, but then external circumstances keep disrupting this peace because it's like, oh, it just keeps going and going. It's like, when is this chapter going to be over? Like, she literally has some people she's got to cut out of her life. I don't know if they're wood element, when we're looking at Chinese zodiac types, or if it's just, you know, I feel like it's earth wood element, but they need to be, you know, truth be told, speak up for yourself. There are some toxic people disrupting your peace that have to go, and there's the new life energy. Yep. So once she does remove this energy, could be a while, but once that does happen, the overall energy for her is new life. It's gonna, like, she'll feel like a completely different person. It'll be a good thing for her. So I don't know if this is just, you know, friends who are friends with you only because of your status, your money, or whatever, but girl, they got to go. Alright, second last, we've got Gowon. Oh boy. Ooh. Why has everyone got this? Chaos and conflict. Alright. Now, she could be getting a very expensive gift. I'm getting this could be either a friend, a business partner, romantic interest, older male, someone who, like, I don't want this to sound weird, but, like, that's my immediate thing was like, oh boy, someone's trying to impress you, get your attention, like, get you focused on them. Like a big ring or like a very intricate, expensive piece of jewelry or clothing or something. Like, whoo, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Go on. Oh my god. Orphaned? Aww. I don't know anything about her past, but there's a feeling of abandonment. I don't know if this talks about her love and attachment style. Dear. That, to me, somebody trying to express their love, wanting to, you know, get her attention, give her expensive gifts and that, and she just feels like this isn't for me. And maybe she feels it's not for her because it isn't, she knows it's not genuine. I mean, I'm not getting much energy on it other than it's like, oh boy, it's a lot. But this could also come from the feeling of not feeling like you deserve it and that chaos and conflict. And of course, if it is to do with love and romance, which I'm getting with like the pink and the gold energy, it could have a conflict when it comes to her work as well, depending on who this person is and what the offer is and things like that. It's probably really expensive. Oh my god. My god. Woo. My god. Yeah, for even I am shocked. Oh man. Contract. Whew. Yeah, something to do with her work, I feel like, in the world. So, in the reverse, the world. So, she doesn't really feel like it's the right time for this. And then there's an element of I don't feel good enough, or like issues with either self-worth, or it's this orphaned card here is what I'm being brought attention to. So, I mean, if you're concerned about this energy at all, I'm not really concerned because I feel her not really buying into things so easily. I think she's pretty intelligent, but there is a conflict around this energy. I'm not, and maybe I'm not supposed to know, I'm just not really being shown too much about it. But for your peace of mind, a higher power. So she's being watched over and looked after, and she has a lot of protection around her in this situation. But that's an expensive gift. It's so expensive. It's making me talk funny. It's like, what? Why? What? Oh my god. What is this? Whew. Anyway. Something ridiculous. Like, dumb, stupid, expensive. You know? Anyway. Olivia is the last person. It's a very long reading, but here we go. Ooh. I've not seen that one before. I love it when cards come out that you're like, I have never seen that in my life. How long has it been in this deck? But yeah, regeneration. So, Phoenix Rising kind of energy. Oh boy. She's really, like, if she had kind of creative blocks or issues, like, she's finding her footing again. Very blessed individual. She has a lot of 4 energy. There's so many 4s. 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 3 and 1, which is another 4. It's about your environment, your work or home environment as well. So the physical house. Why? She's questioning a lot of stuff. Ooh, more spiritual things. Could be like prayer, getting connected closer to God, or, you know, however she sees God, whatever religion or belief she holds, but questioning a lot of things. Who, what, when, where, why, you know, really thinking about stuff, really possibly even questioning things that you just accepted as fact. So, but she's in a good position. So there's some sort of reignition, like a spark within her. A lot of crown chakra energy. She's also got solar plexus energy here, as I guess the 2 chakras that are kind of on fire at the moment. But yeah, and the root chakra, so the tree here is kind of what that's showing for me anyway. Could be another person with a bit of an image change with the regeneration, but it just feels very spiritually, or like, you know, religion, that kind of side of thing, connected. Very, like, a gratitude. I don't know if she keeps a gratitude journal. Could be things like that, like to help change the way that she thinks, to shift things in a more positive direction, and could be like a lot of self-reflection as well going on here with the why. It's like, I think that, but why do I think that? But yeah, there's a lot of spiritual energy, crown chakra energy, and she could be having some toilet epiphanies. If you guys don't know what that is, it's from Scrubs. It's like, you always have an epiphany in the weirdest, most inappropriate time, and on the toilet is one of those times. Wait, that's the wrong box. So, that's all of them, I believe. Please let me know if I forgot anyone. Like I said, I'll put like a quick little video in the description. We'll just be like, that never happened. It was there the whole time. No. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this reading. I hope that it gave you a good update on LOONA, a little bit about each member. Like I said, wasn't timing it specifically for each person, but whatever message wanted to come through. And that's kind of it. Thanks again to the person who booked this over on Etsy, and I hope that you guys will thank that person as well in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you book your personal readings on Etsy if you wish to do so. The link's in the description below. Most of all, I just enjoy hanging out here with you guys, so thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like, but love you, take care, bye bye.